So in this video, we are going to be using emotional freedom techniques as a way to release any lingering stress that we have from the past year so that we can set empowering intentions and move into the new year more open and more ready for new possibilities to come in. So my name is Betsy Dwight, and I am a former psychotherapist turned EFT practitioner, and I have found emotional freedom techniques, or simply called tapping, to be one of the most powerful tools in connecting the mind and the body. And when the mind and the body are connected, we can come into the present moment. And when we are in the present moment, we see things with more clarity, and the issues or problems that we're facing become more solvable, and we become more open to listening and to hearing those new possibilities in solving our problems. So if you are new to EFT and want to learn more, check out my free guide below, where you will get an introduction to EFT, where you'll learn what it is and how to use it. It's a really great resource for those of you that are just starting to get into the practice. So a lot of times we hold on to old pain because we want something from our past to be different. We are having a really hard time accepting things that have happened, and this lack of acceptance or this resistance keeps us stuck. We might even be replaying past circumstances in our mind in attempts to understand why something happened and why we're hurting. We're really trying to figure it out so that we can justify it. And this mental rumination keeps us stuck and weighed down. So when I talk about releasing past pain or releasing old memories, whether it's hurt, whether it's loss, some kind of deep pain, I'm not telling you that you're going to forget about it or to minimize what happened, but rather it's choosing to set yourself free from the control that this old hurt or pain or memory has over you, so that you can move forward with your life and into this new year ahead. So EFT is such a powerful tool to help you do just this, because it helps us go into our body, feel our feelings, so that we can process and acknowledge what's actually present, what's actually happening, so that we can move through our feelings and release this old hurt and old pain. So before we get started in our practice, I want you to take a moment and to ground yourself, to feel heavy in your chair, to release the tension all the way from the top of your head down to your toes, sinking into your chair, taking a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And now take note of what's present as you think about what it is that you're wanting to release, what's happening in your body, what is happening, and notice thoughts that you're having or even physical body sensations that you're having. And keep those in mind as we start our tapping. So coming to the side of the hand, and we're going to say our setup statement 3 times. Even though I'm holding on to this pain, this hurt, this sadness, this guilt, whatever it is that you are holding on to from the past year, I honor and accept myself, and I'm ready to let this go. Even though I get stuck thinking about this thing or the things that happened in this past year, I can't seem to let them go. I honor and accept myself, and I'm ready to find freedom from this event or these events. Even though I would have let this go a long time ago if I could, but for some reason I'm not able to. I'm holding on, maybe to protect myself so that it doesn't happen again. I'm open to releasing this and moving forward into the new year. And coming up to the inside of the eye, this pain from the past year feels heavy. I've been carrying it around for a few months now. Maybe it reminds me of something from my distant past. It's been hard to get over it. And I'm not sure how to get over it and let it go. I keep replaying the old stories in my mind, Coming to the side of the body, it's hard to let it go. Top of the head, I can't stop thinking. Coming inside, I get trapped in the stories in my mind. I've been blaming myself. I felt anger and resentment. I felt maybe worry and anxiety, some sadness and guilt. Coming to the collarbones, I felt a lot of intense feelings from this past year. Side of the body, I'm not judging myself for carrying these feelings. I am open to finding some compassion for myself. Coming the inside of the eye, maybe it's time to let it go. What if I don't carry it anymore? And allow myself to be free from this circumstance from the past year. I just haven't known how. Maybe I didn't want to let it go so that it wouldn't happen again. Coming to the collarbones, I'm protecting myself by holding on to the past pain. I'm open to releasing this pain. I see how it has been weighing me down. Continuing with the inside of the eye, I'm creating space for myself to feel at peace and to move forward. I'm not defined by what happened this past year. I'm open to letting go of the memories. This may seem impossible, but it may be more of a burden to hang on to this old pain and memories than to let them go. Top of the head, I'm committed to my own well-being. One last round. What if I could rewrite my story in this new year from a place of strength? Even though people may have hurt me, judged me, or criticized me, I get to be who I want to be in this new year. I'm looking forward. I'm choosing freedom and peace. I'm stepping into my power. And coming back to the body and just taking a note of what's shifted. That sensation you were tuning into before we started tapping, where has that gone? Has it gone up? Has it gone down? Has it stayed the same? And I understand that it may seem impossible to think about letting go of something that happened in your past. But trust me, if you are ready, it can happen. And tapping is something that can really work and do wonders to let go of those old emotions and those old stories and that old hurt and that old resentment. And the more specific that you can get, the better the results you will be. This was a very general round of tapping. So if anything came up for you during this tapping session, tap on that and go through some rounds of tapping on that specific thing. And of course, if you need help, please reach out to somebody. And if you would like to get in contact with me, there's links below on how to do that. And if you liked this, please share, please comment, and please subscribe so that we can continue to grow this EFT and mindfulness community. Thank you so much.